many seudat and to make a large seudat for purim. Even one seudah during purim is yotzeh, it's good enough. What's considered a seudah? With bread. So those that snack all day, or they have kibbeh and this and that, they have all the finger foods. It's great, but that's not considered a seudah. They got this halakha, and therefore one should make sure that during the day of purim, I'm going to learn the halakha that even though at night, right, you're going to have a big seudah also, especially those that are fasting, and they're going to be hungry after the whole fast, and they're going to eat. That doesn't count at all for this seudah. Whether you washed or you didn't wash, that seudah does not count. However, a person has to make a separate seudah during the day. And this seudah has to be with bread. Preferably, it should be a meat seudah. Again, those that like to have seudah early in the morning or whatever, that's nice. It's also a good thing. It's also part of the mitzvah. However, the most preferable is the seudah should be in the afternoon, after mincha, after a person did all the other mitzvot, matanot avyonim, mishloach manot, and everything else. That's when a person should sit down for his seudah. His seudah should consist again of bread, and he should find himself some nice cut of meat. He says, could be even chicken, is not the best. Person should get a nice cut of meat in order that he should have, again, a seudah that's mefu'eret. Now, during the seudah, he brings down that one should make sure to drink. How much should a person drink? So he brings down, he should drink enough that he should feel tipsy and fall asleep. Once he falls asleep, kvar yatzad is according to the Rambam. Person is yotzeh mitzvah of the seudah. Again, this is the Chatehillah. Person should try to make sure that, again, Baruch Hashem, this year Purim falls out that we have a long time because Shekiah is after 7. So a person has a long time during the day. So even if a person goes out during the day and he has to do other things, by the time he comes home, he could still have his seudah. But again, it's preferable to try to make sure that during the day, the family should sit together and you should have this seudah. He brings down, and even an avel, even an avel in the 12 months, the halakha is that he should have this seudah, even though generally we don't sit in large groups. However, on this, since it's a mitzvah for seudat purim, an avel should do it. However, if there is music by this party, it says an avel should refrain from going to such a party. But again, as long as there's no music, the avel should definitely join, even though it's a large family, everyone is there and everything, that's okay. The avel is allowed to join on purim.